Good evening, I'm Roger, and this is NFL Trending, where we bring you the stories shaping today's National Football League. Tonight's top headline centers around Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders, who is back in the spotlight after comments many are calling a subtle jab at veteran Joe Flacco. Was it playful confidence, or has Sanders stirred up unnecessary drama in Cleveland's locker room? Let's break down the story, the reactions, and the implications moving forward. Shedeur Sanders, the rookie quarterback drafted to bring hope and energy to the Browns franchise, is known not just for his poise under center, but also for his outspoken personality. Coming off a solid performance that showcased his ability to command the offense, Sanders spoke to reporters earlier this week. While most of his comments focused on the team's progress and his goals for the season, one particular line caught everyone's attention. When asked about leadership in the locker room, Sanders reportedly said, "I know the guys believe in me because I bring energy, I bring vision, and I don't need to lean on anyone else to define my role here." At first glance, it seemed like a confident statement from a young player. But many interpreted the remark as a thinly veiled jab at Joe Flacco, the veteran quarterback who stepped in last season to guide the Browns through their playoff push. To understand why this struck a nerve, let's rewind. Joe Flacco's late-season heroics in Cleveland were nothing short of remarkable. Signed mid-season after injuries derailed the Browns' quarterback room, Flacco stepped onto the field and gave the team stability, leadership, and even playoff hopes. For many fans, Flacco was more than just a veteran fill-in. He was the steady hand that helped the team survive chaos. So when Sanders' comment hit the airwaves, social media lit up. Some fans applauded the young quarterback's confidence, saying this is exactly the kind of swagger Cleveland needs. Others, however, saw it as unnecessary disrespect toward a respected veteran who had earned admiration not only in Cleveland but across the league. Let's look at some of the reactions. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "Shedeur should focus on proving himself before throwing shade at a Super Bowl MVP. Flacco deserves respect." Another countered saying, "This is what makes Shedeur special. He's not here to play second fiddle. He's here to lead." Sports talk shows quickly picked up the story. Analysts debated whether Sanders had crossed a line. Some argued that confidence is crucial for young quarterbacks in the NFL, and Shedeur's words simply reflect his desire to take full ownership of the Browns' offense. Others pointed out that locker room dynamics are fragile, and dismissing a veteran like Flacco could create tension, especially in a franchise known for its instability at quarterback. Inside the Browns facility, the mood is reportedly mixed. Coaches have publicly downplayed the comment, insisting there's no rift between Sanders and anyone on the roster. Head coach Kevin Stefanski told reporters, "We love Shedeur's confidence. He's committed to his role, and that's what matters. Our focus is on winning games." But behind the scenes, sources say some veterans weren't thrilled with the comment, even if it wasn't intended as a direct insult. For Shedeur Sanders, this isn't the first time his outspoken nature has drawn headlines. At Colorado under his father, Deion Sanders, Shedeur was known for his fiery personality, his trash talk, and his ability to back it up on the field. That edge, many believe, is part of what makes him special. But the NFL is a different stage, with bigger spotlights and sharper critics. Every word carries weight, and rookies are often expected to tread carefully. Joe Flacco himself has stayed silent on the matter. Known for his even-keeled demeanor, Flacco has rarely engaged in public controversies throughout his career. If history is any indication, Flacco will likely shrug off the chatter and continue to focus on his own opportunities, whether in Cleveland or elsewhere. Still, the story raises bigger questions. Should rookies like Sanders be more cautious with their words? Or is the NFL ready for a new generation of quarterbacks who embrace swagger, personality, and bold statements? We've seen players like Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen step into leadership roles quickly, but they largely avoided stirring controversy with veterans early in their careers. For the Browns, this drama comes at a crucial time. After years of inconsistency at the quarterback position, Cleveland believes it finally has its future franchise leader. Sanders has shown flashes of brilliance, demonstrating the arm strength, mobility, and composure to succeed in the NFL. But leadership isn't just about talent. It's about building trust, commanding respect, and uniting a locker room. This is where the potential fallout matters. If teammates rally behind Sanders, this moment could be remembered as the spark of a new era, a young quarterback declaring his presence. But if the comment creates division, it could complicate the Browns' chemistry in a season where every game matters. Beyond the locker room, the media spotlight on Sanders continues to grow. As the son of NFL legend and current college coach Deion Sanders, Shedeur entered the league with more attention than most rookies. Expectations are sky high, and every statement he makes is amplified. In many ways, this moment reflects the reality of modern sports media. One sentence can dominate headlines for days. The Browns fan base is also divided. Some are tired of the team's revolving door of quarterbacks and crave the confidence Sanders represents. Others feel loyalty to Flacco, who delivered stability when the team needed it most. The debate has even spilled over into talk radio in Cleveland, with callers passionately defending one side or the other. Looking forward, how Sanders handles the aftermath will be critical. If he acknowledges the respect he has for Flacco while still maintaining his confidence, he could defuse the tension and solidify his role as a mature leader. But if he doubles down, the criticism may only intensify. What's undeniable is this: Shedeur Sanders has people talking. Love him or hate him, he's becoming one of the league's most talked about young quarterbacks. And in today's NFL, being talked about is often half the battle. So where does this leave the Browns? With a quarterback who is unafraid to speak his mind, a fanbase buzzing with debate, and a season that promises plenty of twists ahead. Whether this moment becomes a footnote or a defining chapter remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Shedeur Sanders has no intention of being just another name in Cleveland's long quarterback history. He wants to be the name. And that's why, for better or worse, the NFL world is paying attention. That wraps up tonight's top story on NFL Trending. I'm Roger, and we'll continue to follow every twist of this saga as it unfolds. Stay tuned for more updates, more debates, and more of the stories that keep the NFL buzzing.